Father David's conversion into Islam. Father David had always been a man of faith. Serving as a dedicated priest in his small parish, he found immense joy in guiding the congregation and exploring the depth of Christian theology. His days were filled with prayers, sermons, and community service, fostering a deep spiritual connection within him. However, a seed of curiosity about other faiths had always lingered in the back of his mind. One day, while attending an interfaith dialogue, Father David met Ahmed, a local Muslim scholar. Their conversation sparked something in David. Ahmed spoke passionately about Islam, quoting verses from the Quran that resonated deeply within David. He was particularly struck by the emphasis of monotheism and the parallels between Islamic and Christian teachings about God and morality. Intrigued, Father David decided to learn more. He began reading the Quran and Islamic literature, immersing himself in the stories of prophets, many of whom were also revered in Christianity. He found the Quran's teaching about the compassion, justice, and humility to be profoundly moving. During his studies, Father David experienced a series of spiritual moments that further deepened his interest in Islam. One night, while reading the Quran, he felt an overwhelming sense of peace wash over him. Unlike anything he had ever felt before, he began to see Islam not just as another religion but as a continuation of the spiritual path he had always walked. Father David started comparing the teachings of Christianity and Islam more closely. He realized that the core message of both faiths were remarkably similar, centered on the worship of one God and the leading a life of righteousness. As he understanding grew, Father David reached out to the local Muslim community. He attended mosque gatherings, participated in prayers, and engaged in heartfelt discussions with Ahmed and others. The sense of brotherhood and unity he experienced in the mosque was profound, something he felt had been missing in his own spiritual journey. After months of contemplation, study, and prayer, Father David felt ready to take the next step. With a heart full of conviction, he decided to embrace Islam. Surrounded by his new Muslim friends, he recited the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith: there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his prophet. From the moment on, Father David, now known as Abdul Rahman, began a new chapter in his life. He learned Arabic to read the Quran in its original language, adopted Islamic practices in his daily life, and continued his mission of serving others now as a Muslim.